first RC simulator flight instructional video from rchelerresource.com. Now, we still haven't figured out exactly how we're going to be choosing the maneuvers every week, so if you have any suggestions, please just send us an email, and you can find the emails on the site near the bottom on the right side. Now, the first maneuver we're going to be doing is the Piro flip. This is definitely one of the hardest maneuvers in 3D flight, just because it's using all axes of control on the heli, meaning you're stirring the cyclic stick, you're moving the collective up and down to keep it stationary, and holding rudder. And the hardest part is learning how to sync cyclic to rudder in this maneuver. Now, prerequisites to starting this maneuver are all basic orientation skills like hovering in all orientations, upright and inverted, and then pirouetting stationary, upright and inverted. Then you're also, of course, going to want to be comfortable moving and flipping the heli around, and not getting uncomfortable in any orientation, whether it be upright, backwards, or anything like that, because there are going to be points where you're going to feel uncomfortable when you come out of it. Now, to approach this maneuver, one of the first trains of thoughts to doing it, just going crazy on the sticks, where you're just, let's say you're pirouetting to the left, you'll just do a huge crazy stir on the right stick, clockwise if you're pirouetting to the left, just to kind of see what does what, and you'll eventually connect how to sync that up. And it won't look pretty at first, like I was just doing there, but you'll eventually get to the point where you'll say, oh wait, if I have the stir at this speed with this pirouette speed, the helicopter's going to flip perfectly. And it takes a lot of time. It's not just going to click. You'll eventually get it though. Now, there's a second train of thought to approaching this maneuver, and this is just basically doing half Piro flips, where you'll start off with a front flip, 180-degree pirouette, inverted hover, back flip, 180-degree pirouette, inverted or upright hover. And this is just to get you comfortable with the fact of using rudder right after cyclic. Now, it will eventually morph into something where you're using both elevator and aileron to move the helicopter through the flip whilst pirouetting like this, like so. And that'll eventually be able to speed up into maybe something with a real slow pirouette, with a little pause in between, like so. And then you'll eventually get to the point where you're able to do it nice and quick, and you'll learn how to lower it, keep it where you want it, or even move it around, like doing a pirouetting flipping box. And this is a somewhat common maneuver in professional competitions. Now, as you can see, I'm not a professional, so I'm not making it look pretty, but you get the gist of it. And then another expansion onto it is just reversing it and flying. This is just brings a whole other aspect to the maneuver, because you have to basically relearn it, where your brain is so set on thinking pirouetting to the left or pirouetting to the right, stirring clockwise or counterclockwise, that doing it the opposite way makes it really hard to connect. It just takes, it's like relearning it, because you got to be able to sync them correctly. And as you can see, I'm still not perfect, but it just takes hours and hours of practice, and you will eventually get it. So this concludes the first lesson from rchelerresource.com, and please be sure to check back again later for more lessons.